Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode with us at the Dreamers Initiative. Today we're going to be talking about scientific research, specifically how zoos and aquariums are contributing to that research, how they're funding it, what is their part in this process for both in situ and ex situ research. Now for those of you who don't know what in situ and ex situ mean, basically in situ means, in its natural habitat, so in the field, in the wild. And ex situ means out of its natural habitat. So for a zoo or aquarium, in the zoo or aquarium, that's not a natural habitat. So ex situ, zoo or aquarium, in situ, in the wild, for the purpose of this video. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I hope you learn a lot. Again, it's such an integral part of a zoo or aquarium's mission. It's key pillars, for scientific research and moving forward. We're gonna be looking first at the amount of opportunities that these institutions have to further science. First and foremost, it's a place that's making money. People are coming, they pay for parking, they pay for the ticket, they pay for their food, drinks, whatever. They're making money, and that money can go directly into funding, again, conservation, those research projects, whatever may be going on. Two, hopefully your institution is full of a diverse group of intelligent, passionate, skilled individuals who are fueled by the natural world, who want to protect animals, who want to save ecosystems, those types of people. And those types of people are going to jump at the ability to contribute to research, maybe go abroad for X amount of months or days, and just doing some kind of project like that. Now the third opportunity I'd like to touch on is one that's very specific to zoos and aquariums. They have the unique ability to study and look at and observe these animals up close, this variety of species. So let's look at an example like an Amur leopard, right? Critically endangered species, extremely elusive and hard to find in the wild. How much money, how much time, how much effort has to be spent finding one and doing all this research on them, seeing how they interact socially, what their reproductive behavior is like, what are their vocalizations like, and that takes a lot of time, and you have to be able to find them, track them, and then watch them all the time. That's not easy. In an institution like a zoo or aquarium, you have that ability to watch them up close. And if you're simulating a natural environment, you're simulating how things could be for them in the wild, then you're giving them the ability to act natural. And act natural, then you can have people, whether it's you, outside researchers, you can have people coming in and observing them and doing projects and research on them. There's nothing stagnant about that. You're not staying still. You're learning, you're growing, you're progressing all the time. AZA has a thing called the Conservation Grants Program, and it does exactly what it says. It provides, grants to different research projects, whether they be in the home institutions or in the field. But in 2018, AZA institutions reported a $25.1 million spending on research. That's a lot of money. That money led to 1,300 different projects being funded, which resulted in 125 peer-reviewed papers being published, which in the science world is a really big deal, and over 590 different species and subspecies to be looked at and recorded. That kind of stuff is what moves us forward in the realm of science. Now, I know those numbers speak for themselves, but that is what we need. That's what we need. People coming together, organizations coming together under the big cloud of AZA and saying, hey, let's put this money together, let's raise money and fund different scientific research projects so that we can learn, so that we can grow, so that we can, treat our animals better in managed care, and so we can also take care of them better in the wild. How can we help them in the wild? What is good for them? What's gonna allow their habitat to restore, maybe? What's going to bridge the gap between the people and nature in those different countries? There's so many different projects that go on, and I could go on a very long tangent about it because I think it's so cool. Scientific discovery is amazing. And just in the Chicagoland area alone, Brookfield Zoo, Lincoln Park Zoo, and Shedd Aquarium, all of which in the top 25 of institutions putting the most full-time staff together for scientific research. Chicago's doing it right. Just to double back and look at the different kinds of research that we talked about, you have one, ex situ conservation, looking at animals out of their natural habitat. You also have that in situ conservation, so directly in the field. And in situ and ex situ conservation are not mutually exclusive. There's a lot of relaying information, collaboration, talking, discussing, collaborating. I mean, that's what these institutions are all about. That's what AZA is all about. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes that nobody even knows about. Even then, there's so much that I didn't know about. What are different zoos doing? What are different aquariums doing? What are they doing in the field? There's so many questions, and that curiosity is what piques my interest. That's what makes me so excited, because there's always something new. The natural world is a very broad topic. You can look at it any angle you want. So just when saying scientific research, there's so many different avenues you can go. There's so much you can explore. I mean, that is our world. And here at the Dreamers Initiative, that's what we're all about. We want to do our homework, we want to learn, and we want to be able to, relay that information to you guys. We hope you join us and keep tuning in. So until next time, thanks for watching.